Hi, so Marilyn Aloria, as you all know, and I'm going to tell you my butterfly story. I had a little dachshund, and her name was Emmy, and she was truly my heart and soul. I loved this dog, but she was a troublemaker. And I was having a really difficult time in my life, and I was at the beach with my dog, and she got off the leash and bit this man on his top of his foot when he walked by my blanket. And I just intuitively knew she had bitten people before. Yeah. And I just intuitively knew this one was going to be different, that there was going to be trouble with this one. So I gave him my voicemail number because Spirit said, do not give your number and do not give your last name. And I went home and I was petrified that they were going to take my dog away. I was so scared. And I couldn't sleep that night. And the next morning I woke up and I just could not listen to the voicemail message. I was so afraid. I didn't want to talk to anybody about it. I was so afraid that people were going to say I was stupid and how could I have this happen again? And I just went for a walk with Emmy because I was just afraid. And I came upon this cement post next to me and there was this butterfly standing on it, just laying there. And I just knew it wanted me to touch it. So I went and I pet it. I pet the butterfly. And then it got up and started flying around me. And I started bobbing and weaving with this butterfly as if we were actually dancing. And then it landed on the post again and I started petting it again for a good couple of seconds. And then it did it again. It just started like dancing around me and I literally was moving like this with the butterfly. It was so incredible. And of course, Emmy's with me the whole time. And then it landed and then went on its way. And I just knew at that moment that everything was going to be okay, that I wasn't alone, that Spirit had my back, that they weren't going to take my dog away, and it was all going to be okay. And I went home and I did have a voicemail. And of course, I wanted to take care of the situation. I wanted to be responsible. I would never not. And I called my mother after that because I was still a little scared. And my mother was so comforting and so good with me and just made me feel so much better. And I was able to handle the situation with grace. Spirit put people in my life to help me through it. And it all worked out. And they were right that I had to be cautious and careful because the person did try to do a couple of things that were not really ethical. But I had a friend get me in touch with an attorney who really helped me out, and I was able to pay what I needed to pay and let it go. So you can see why that butterfly and butterflies in general for me are extremely spiritual beings. They really show me that I'm not alone. So that's my butterfly story, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm sure you have stories too. If you want to share your stories with me, please visit my Facebook page and tell me your symbol story. Thank you so much, and I do hope that you get to join me in my class. It's going to be an incredible class on clairvoyancy.